This is the second project for the class. This project involves analysis of cost, volume, profit analysis. The first part of this should look familiar because this is really part of the project one, but the goal here is based on the direct number of hours. So you're going to have to determine this factor here, which is direct labor hours, which again is the fully loaded, so it would include benefits. So you would have the total number, and then you would again do the total here. And so this is going to add up. I'm just going to put something here. You see that that will add up to this figure. So this will, once you determine what these numbers are, it's going to add the parts, but it isn't adding the direct labor. Here's the estimated factory overhead, the estimated total labor hours, the SG&A. So you have to determine what are the total fixed costs. So you need to input that there. And then you need to determine the variable cost per unit, which should be based on the figures that you come up with. And then what is the contribution margin per unit? This should be from the text. You should know that the contribution margin is sales price versus minus variable cost. Break even number of units, you can use the formula. So again, contribution margin is used to pay for the fixed costs. So you determine that value here. And then once you determine the break even units, that's just multiplied by the sales price. Sales price is $1,800. So let me, um, no, that's not what I want. So sales price is $1,800. So you can determine the contribution margin based on the sales price of $1,800. Determine the break even in dollars. And what is the contribution margin percentage? Again, these are all formulas that were available in your book. And so the second part is what is the volume needed to earn a profit of $250,000? Again, based on your book, you should know that it's the fixed cost plus the $250,000 profit, and that's divided by the contribution margin. And then what is that in dollars? So once you get the um, quantity, you just multiply that by the sales price. And same thing here with the $500,000. Determine what the number of units it will be needed to earn a profit of $500,000. And if I was you, I would check to make sure. So once you do this, then you go, okay, what are my sales? What are my variable costs? Subtract your fixed cost. And when it's break even, it should be equal zero. When it's here, profit should be 250 and that 500. And then lastly, it's just okay, if the sales volume price increases, the break even number of units, you just select either increase, decrease, stay the same. Okay, same thing for these three questions. So this really shouldn't take you long. If you're good with Excel, you should be able to put in some formulas and come up with a result. But that really is all you need to know for project two.